What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of Willy's Wonderland, the newest film from director Kevin Lewis. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome, hit that like button as well as commenting below any video that you watch, including this one. Okay, so Willy's Wonderland is a Nicolas Cage vehicle. It's a movie that we've all been anticipating, don't lie, you've been waiting for this movie. And it's a movie that basically crosses Drive Angry and Ghost Rider with Five Nights at Freddy's because it deals with animatronic characters in a Chuck E. Cheese style setting. And so the janitor, as Nicolas Cage's character is called in this movie, basically gets runs over like a strip spikes thing that the police use to blow out tires, and he's offered, because he can't pay for the damage to his tires, to work as a janitor for this place called Willy's Wonderland, which is a closed down Chuck E. Cheese style resort. And so he takes a job, he goes in, starts cleaning, and there's points in this movie where there's montages where he just cleans while things are going chaotic. And as the night moves along, he is attacked by these animatronic creatures, and he is doing what Nick Cage does in a very insane fashion, taking them on, drinking a lot of soda in this movie, which I guess gives him his superpowers. And he does what you expect Nick Cage to do in this movie, which is kick ass, take names, and do what he does, in a very badass way. And in the process, he also plays pinball for some weird reason, because it has to be a Nick Cage movie and it has to have weird stuff in it that doesn't make any sense. So it's all in a Willy's Wonderland pinball machine that he just plays as people are getting killed. It's really weird. But in essence, it's just 88 minutes of Nick Cage kicking ass, taking down these animatronic characters. We learn, like I said, a little bit about what these characters are and who they are, and we learn about the town a little bit. And that's basically the movie. It's it is what it is. It's a very strange, very weird, pretty terrible movie, and I love it just as much. It's just a great fun time, and it's exactly what you expect Nicolas Cage to be doing right now. He's gotten this niche of just crazy, insane movies that just kind of is his thing now. You look at Mandy, which I love to death, and it's just a very weird, very strange, very just over the top movie. I think he did a movie called Jiu-Jitsu, which was the same way. Prisoners of the Ghostland is the exact same way. It's just a very strange, over the top, silly movie. And I expected nothing less for this movie. When I first heard about this movie, I was talking to a friend, and I was like, this is everything I want. Nicolas Cage taking on Five Nights at Freddy's characters. But there hadn't been a trailer. It was quite a while, I think 2 or 3 months before we got a trailer. And the trailer was everything I expected. It looked terrible. It looked awesome at the same time. And I told you in the trailer reaction, I'm like, this, you want to see this. This movie's going to be huge in just the VOD space, because it was supposed to originally release in theaters, but because of the pandemic, it was pushed to VOD, which is very, very smart because it's going to make a lot of money through VOD. It's like $20 rental right now, which I happily paid for. And it's everything I wanted out of this movie. I was not expecting high art. I was not expecting high, Oscar-worthy contention. I was expecting Nicolas Cage to kick ass and do what he does in these types of movies. And the production value is actually quite good for a Nicolas Cage movie. The animatronics are scary looking. They're creepy. The way they move is just unsettling. Like their mouth, there's a fairy princess in this, that's very close to the Tinkerbell, and she has like these gangly teeth and stuff like that, and just everything about these animatronics are just uncomfortable to watch. They took all their budget and just threw it into these animatronic characters, and everything else kind of followed by the wayside, because there's other characters that pop in here that are just fodder, and there's this other supporting character named Liv who just kind of is in there. She doesn't really do much, but she's kind of Nicolas Cage's other side of himself, and it is what it is. The battle sequences are awesome when they happen. There's like I said, there's montages of Nicolas Cage just cleaning the place, the Willy's Wonderland, and it's like you're cleaning this place, but you're in the middle of being attacked by animatronic creatures. But I guess you really want your car back because you're saying, screw it, I'm just gonna clean this place. And like I said, he doesn't talk through the entire movie. There's not one point, he has his grunts and yells and stuff like that when he's fighting, but he legitimately doesn't talk through the entire movie. And it's such a nuanced performance for Nicolas Cage. I'm like, what is even happening? This guy is literally just staring at you, and it's so badass. It's what Nicolas Cage has done to himself, where he's gone from an actor who won an Oscar for Leaving Las Vegas to now beating up animatronic creatures. And you just cannot not love Nicolas Cage for what he's doing. He's just carve that niche out. And like I said, this movie on a Nicolas Cage scale is a 4.5 out of 5, or 4.5 out of, or actually it would be like a 9.5 out of 10. But in a movie typical sense, this is like a 3. It really is, because it's really bad. But like I said, I have to look past that because it's so much fun to watch. It's so violent and gory and beautiful in every aspect. So it's a movie that if you like Nicolas Cage in this aspect of his career, if you like stuff like Mandy and Drive Angry and Ghost Rider, and you like these movies that he's just off the rails and insane and not talking, then I think you will enjoy this movie. And it's a movie that's garnered a lot of fun buzz because of what it's trying to do and it's attempting. And, you know, like I said, if Nick Cage keeps doing these movies for the rest of his career, he's going to have a pretty successful career. I can see him, you know, coming in sometimes to do like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but these are the types of movies that really hones in Nicolas Cage's like insanity and his just kind of craziness that he presents himself as. And, you know, if you go back and watch like Face Off, which is some reason getting a remake, you see when he does like the faces, he's like, you know, it's what we were hoping for later on in his career, to just go off the rails. So with that said, I love this movie. I think it's fun. It's only 88 minutes long, and it's terrible, but it's exciting at the same time. So but that's it. That's been my take on Willy's Wonderland. Thank you so much for watching. If you see this movie, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. Like I said, it will put off a lot of people because, you know, there's people that don't understand why he's doing these types of movies, but if you can kind of go with it and you just expect it, you'll have a lot of fun watching it. So anyways, let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find out what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome. Hit that like button. And as always, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.